Okay, hello everyone. I'm gonna do a few more commentary matches here. I'm gonna start off with the M4 Sherman, which is actually on a special right now with increased credits, so you can basically fire heat without losing any money, which is pretty nice, even though at times it does make you feel a little bit bad for the people on the other side of the gun. Trick with the M4, since it doesn't really have much armor, is get shots in, move back, and reposition, since you don't have all that much HP too, especially in tier 6 matches. You can pretty much be taken out in a few seconds. Let me see if I can get a quick shot off down here. A lot of people don't realize that when you drive through F3 and G3, you can be shot from here, and the other side's smart enough to sit there. It's better to take the edge around the water down there, since you're lower to the ground and you won't be able to be hit since there's a ridge in between you. But driving through F3 in anything but a fast tank, you're asking for trouble. I probably should have stayed back and got the KV-2.
He's gone. Find another target.
Oh, I missed. That's the one bad thing about the 105mm is it doesn't really have good accuracy unless if you let it settle in. And the shell time's pretty slow, so you have to really lead your targets.
They're knocked out.
But the alpha's nice.
Is destroyed.
Then one little spot a lot of people don't know about is this little escape way here. You can come north and south through it. Just watch out because there is a rock right here.
Destroyed.
It's always satisfying doing over 350 damage in one shot with heat. That was a pretty decent match there. Top experience, and I did 1800 damage and spotted for additional 800. And these specials really do help, since as you can see here, I still made a profit. So next up, I'm going to play the KV2, which is also on this Super Brawl special. I'm running a 152mm, I think, the derp gun. Even though it has a bit lower DPM than a 107mm, it's a lot more fun to just run around it. The 107 actually has only 150 more DPM once you have a fully upgraded crew with brothers in arms, a ram, or vents on it, so it's not that big of a difference. And those numbers are comparing the heat shells against the AP for the 107, since I like using the heat on this since it's a lot more reliable damage wise, since with the HE round, even though it does 910 compared to 700 damage, when you hit armor, that 910 can easily be turned into 300-400 damage, which isn't that great for a 20-second reload. Doesn't look like I'm gonna get too much help here, and I'm already spotted. I probably should have stayed back, sort of in the base, and watched the exit, but I'm committed now. Basically, the trick with the KV2, especially with the 152mm, is get your shot off and then be in a spot to where you can retreat to cover most of your reload.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
Since you can 1- and 2-shot most stuff, but due to the reload, if you don't kill someone on the first shot, they'll be able to take you out. Figured I'd at least try to cover that M5 so you didn't get taken out. It's always better to take damage for your teammates if they have low HP than for them to die. Although this guy looks like he wants to die anyway.
One of our tracks is damaged. Got him.
Should be able to get that M4 up here.
We finished him off.
That's a good spot up there since you can drive into the Abbey. There's a little hole in the wall. On the downside, if you stay up there too long, you will be hit from everywhere. I didn't see what, I think it was a TD up here.
Gotcha.
Goodbye. Basically, if you're the enemy team, you see a KV2 with the derp gun like this, you want to swarm on him and take him out. You don't want to set up like these guys did one by one, since you allow me to reload and slowly pick you off.
They blew off our track. We're stuck.
I don't know what the fuck that shot was. The guy wasn't even around the corner.
They're knocked out.
Okay, dude, you don't want to park behind people as they try to get back in cover. What the fuck? just missed. The guy's AFK. Guess I'm gonna have to take him out because that AFK guy is actually damaging me with my own team shooting me. The main downside, as you can see there, is even though I fully aimed in, it takes a real long time for this to aim in. So if you ever encounter KV2 and he's moving his turret or his hull, just keep on moving, do not stop, since if you're over 50 meters away, there's a small chance that he'll hit you. So that was a pretty good game again. Got top experience. Due to the special, I made a bit of credits. Even without specials, where you get increased credit income, you still do sort of break even with the heat shells, since they do so much damage. They sort of cover the increased cost of the premium round. So next up, I'm going to play the TOG 2 here, which a lot of people like to sort of make fun of, since it's one of the slowest tanks, if not the slowest tank in game. And even though it looks gigantic, it doesn't have much armor. I pretty much like to play it, since although it is not necessarily a great tank, since it's so slow you can't use it as effectively, just something different that does break up your gameplay, and it just makes the game a little bit more enjoyable. In the TOG 2, you really want to pick your side correctly and commit to it, since you cannot turn back and help out the other one. In this case, I'm going to town only because they have 2 artillery, and especially that priest. Since I'm such a large size, if I went south and got spotted, they'd be able to pick me apart, which in the TOG you definitely do not want to be spotted in the open, since anyone that can see you will be able to easily hit you, since you're so freaking gigantic. And since this is so slow, I guess I'll go over the armor scheme, which I do have on my website. Most heavily armored place is actually the back. Even though it's thinner, that back slope, it's 70 degrees, meaning if you point backwards and angle just a little bit so your sides are over 75 degrees, so they auto bounce, that the only way to damage you would either be able to shoot your turret, which is kind of weak, or shoot the very flat part on the bottom. But if they hit your sides or the rear hull when you're reverse angled, you'll be pretty much safe.
We've got them. Enemy is hit.
I hate when that happens, when you shoot right before it gets destroyed. Okay, I have to start moving up or else I'm gonna be caught in a bad spot.
We didn't even scratch them.
They're still pushing at these guys. I'll just let them come to us. And the gun on the TOG, it doesn't really pack a mean punch per hit, but it does have a pretty good rate of fire. I'm in a bad spot here now. I should not have gone against my better judgment.
Looks like that one went right through. One of our tracks is damaged. We nailed them bad. Enemy armor is damaged.
Okay, let's see if I can hit that guy before he shoots me next.
Got him. Enemy is hit. We've had it. Let's get
Oh
out
well,
of here.
I slowed him down just enough. I probably should have stayed back in B5 so you put a distance in between you and the enemy. Which, playing the TOG, you definitely don't want to get in too many close quarter fights since you're such a large size, people are able to use your size against you and your team. If you keep people at over 100 meters, you might have a little bit more trouble shooting them, but at the same time, your gun is really good DPM, so you're able to pick them off. And while the HP pool is very good, as you saw there when I crossed the B4, B3 field there, I had over 3 people shooting at me, so that HP really does dry out pretty quickly. Best game, but decent enough. Got 800 experience. I was actually 3rd on the team. And I definitely did not do my HP's worth in damage. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed these 3 battles. Please subscribe to my channel and stay tuned to more videos coming up soon.